300,000 years ago, you wake up and something feels wrong. Your stomach is twisting, your head is splitting, your body is burning from the inside out. And here is the most terrifying part. There is no doctor, no hospital, no medicine, no number to call. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just you, the dirt beneath you, and a world that is actively trying to kill you. So, what did ancient humans actually do when they got sick? The answer will completely change how you see your own body. Let's set the scene. You are in Africa, 300,000 years ago. Your entire world is a group of maybe 30 people. You hunt, you forage, you run from predators, you sleep on the ground with zero protection. Every single day, you are exposed to things that would hospitalize a modern human instantly. You eat meat with your bare hands, raw, covered in bacteria. You drink from rivers that are full of parasites. You get bitten by insects every single day. Insects carrying diseases we still cannot fully cure today. Sickness was not something that happened occasionally back then. Sickness was just Tuesday. So, how did anyone survive long enough to become your ancestor? Let's start with something happening inside your body right now that most people completely misunderstand. Fever. The moment a dangerous germ enters your body, your immune system does something extraordinary. It deliberately raises your body temperature. On purpose. Intentionally. Most people think fever is the illness. It is not. Fever is your body declaring war. Here is why that is genius. Most bacteria and viruses are extremely sensitive to temperature. Just a few degrees above normal and they start dying. They cannot replicate. They cannot spread. They are trapped in a burning building with no way out. Meanwhile, your white blood cells, your internal army, they actually move faster at higher temperatures. They hunt more aggressively. They kill more efficiently. Ancient humans had no idea why fever happened, but they instinctively did the right thing. They rested. They stayed close to the fire. They let it burn. And that decision saved their lives. But here is where it gets truly shocking. We have found ancient skeletons, hundreds of thousands of years old, with healed injuries, broken bones that completely fused back together, serious wounds that fully recovered. Here is the thing about that. A broken leg in the ancient world should be a death sentence. You cannot hunt, you cannot run, you cannot forage. You are completely helpless. The only way those bones healed is if someone else kept that person alive while they recovered. Someone brought them food. Someone brought them water. Someone protected them from predators at night. These ancient humans, these people we imagine as brutal and savage, were taking care of each other, deliberately, compassionately. Community was not just social. Community was medicine. Now let's talk about something that will genuinely blow your mind. Ancient humans discovered medicine. Real medicine. Not by accident, by observation. Scientists have observed chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, deliberately eating specific plants when they are sick. Plants that have zero nutritional value. They are not eating them for food. They are eating them because the plants contain antiparasitic compounds that kill what is making them sick. Our ancient ancestors did exactly the same thing. Thousands of years of watching, testing, remembering, passing knowledge down through generations. Then, in 1960, archaeologists excavated a Neanderthal burial site in Shanidar Cave in Iraq and found something nobody expected. The body was surrounded by plants, yarrow, ephedra, groundsel. These were not decorations. These were not random. These were medicines. Yarrow is a powerful anti-inflammatory and wound healer, still studied by scientists today. Ephedra contains compounds that are literally still used in modern decongestants right now. These Neanderthals, a species we dismissed as primitive for centuries, had a working pharmacy, built from the forest around them. And here is the number that should stop you completely. 50% of all modern pharmaceutical drugs are derived from natural plant compounds. 50%. The forest was their medicine cabinet, and it was more advanced than we ever imagined. But the most powerful medicine of all was not a plant, was not fire, was not water. It was already inside them. Your immune system is one of the most sophisticated biological systems ever created by evolution. and it has been refined over 300,000 years of brutal, real-world testing. The moment a foreign invader enters your body, the response is extraordinary. First, your innate immune system hits immediately. Inflammation, fever, sending in the first responders. Then your adaptive immune system activates. B cells start manufacturing custom antibodies, specifically designed to match and destroy that exact invader. Like a locksmith creating a key for a lock that has never existed before. The invader is neutralized, destroyed, gone. But here is the part that should genuinely amaze you. Your body does not forget. Memory cells file away every single enemy your immune system has ever defeated, forever. So if that same invader ever comes back, your body recognizes it before it can even establish a foothold. The response is 10 times faster. The invader never gets a chance. Every person who survived a deadly disease passed slightly stronger immune programming to their children. Every generation a little more resistant, a little harder to kill, a little better at surviving. 300,000 years of that process. That is what is running inside your body right now. But let's be completely honest about something. Not everything was survivable, not even close. A small cut on your hand, something you would not even think about today, could kill you within a week. Bacteria entering the bloodstream, sepsis spreading through the body, no antibiotics to stop it. A single infected tooth could kill you. The infection spreading to the jaw, then the brain. Childbirth killed an enormous number of women. Complications that a modern hospital resolves in minutes were death sentences. Half of all children born in the ancient world did not survive to adulthood. Think about that for 1 second. Half. Not because ancient humans were weak or stupid, but because the microscopic world is ruthless, and without the ability to see it coming, they were fighting blind. Every single culture that has ever existed on Earth, without a single exception, developed a healer, a shaman, a medicine woman, a tribal elder, someone who held the knowledge, someone who sat with the sick. For a long time, modern science dismissed this as superstition, ritual, nonsense. Then we discovered the placebo effect. When a person genuinely believes they are receiving effective treatment, their body responds physically, measurably. Stress hormones drop, immune function improves, pain signals reduce, recovery accelerates. The shaman was not just performing a ritual, the shaman was activating the patient's own biological healing systems through belief. Ancient healers understood something about the connection between mind and body that took modern science centuries to catch up to. So, here is the full picture. When an ancient human got sick, their fever activated and turned their body into a hostile environment for invaders. Their tribe rallied and provided water, warmth, food, and protection. Their healers used real plant medicines with genuine pharmacological effects. And their immune system, refined by hundreds of thousands of years of survival, fought back with extraordinary precision. It was not random. It was not luck. It was a complete system, brutal, imperfect, but astonishingly effective. Modern medicine did not replace that system. It joined forces with it, built on top of it. The foundation was already there. It always was. And here is the thought that should stay with you long after this video ends. You are not just a person alive in the modern world. You are the end result of an unbroken chain of survivors stretching back 300,000 years. Every single ancestor you have ever had survived long enough to have a child. Every disease they fought, every wound they recovered from, every deadly winter they endured, all of that survival, all of that strength, all of that refined biological machinery, it is all inside you right now. No doctor, no medicine, no hospital, but the human body found a way. And that is exactly why you are still here. If that genuinely blew your mind, subscribe right now, because next week we are going deeper. An ancient human breaks a bone in the wilderness. No cast, no surgeon, no painkillers. What actually happens to the body? The answer is not what you expect.